versus the Detroit Lions. Going down in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field. Week 11 game. And the Eagles come this game 7-2 in the season. And the Lions come this game 6-3 in the season. And yeah. So, anybody can win this game. And in the Chance House today. Detroit Lions in the Chance House today. So, we can go out there and do our thing, Sunday Night Football. One team's going to win this game. And as we say, yo, it's going to be a good thing. What's up, Dane Sports House? What up, Wednesdays? And then, so, messing with your team. This is going to be a good one. Yep, Wednesday's the first one in, and Dane's the second one. Y'all, this is going to be a good matchup right here. My team, the Eagles, versus Wednesday's team, the Lions. Somebody come up with the W, so... And I'm going to shout them up, too. So, looks like you'll be in here to stream the whole entire night, because this probably be a good one, so... We got Jalen Hurts versus Jared Goff. Oh, yeah. And Jared Hurts is a better quarterback than Jared Goff. I'm going to let you know that if you want to know that. Because who won the Super Bowl? Who got 2 Super Bowl trophies? Anyway. Oh, wait. The Eagles do, right? And Jared Hurts named Super Bowl MVP, right? Oh, okay. MVP, right? Right. When's the last time the Detroit Lions been to the Super Bowl? Yeah, I'll wait. It's been a long time. Right, so... Oh, and the Lions won the wild card this time. So they're not here to end the playoffs, but the Lions don't make it to the Super Bowl. I'm just going to live with that laughing right there. If y'all can't get that, that's going to say something. Is that Saquon Barkley versus Gibbs? I'll get my water right there. This is gonna be a long 4:40 game, y'all. 60 minutes of action. 60 minutes of action, y'all. Alright, y'all. Game's about to kick off. Like I don't say this again, y'all. I ain't gonna my Eagles ain't gonna let y'all win. I ain't gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna just let y'all win. No. Already in the playoffs anyway, y'all in the wild card rounds, and then, so I'm not gonna just let y'all win like that. Not in our house. And we got Cap Jurgens back, the starting center back. So now it's gonna be a whole nother level, right? So it's gonna be a whole nother level, right? And Jay Bates can see by yards in the Lions, play by your end zone, touchback, the Eagles play by your line. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 35-yard line. And Jalen Hurts dropping back. He looking, he firing. Oh, and it's caught by the, man. Did he get that one? I wonder. I don't know what Star Wars and Slim's at. I don't even know. If I know, I wish I did know. Don't even talk about AJ Brown. Don't you start with that. If you start with the AJ Brown mess right now, or what's next, you gonna get what's coming to you, man. I ain't playing with you on that. Don't you start that shit, man. And so, don't start that mess, because, Yeah, first and then we do by your line. Jalen Travis incomplete, deep left to Devontae Smith and A. Robinson will win. Second and 10 for the Eagles on the 35-yard line. Jalen Travis incomplete, short left to Dallas Goedert. We're going to come up on a third down, y'all. Third and 10 for the Eagles on their own 35-yard line. Jalen Hurts is dropping back. He looking, he firing. Oh, and the ball was caught by A.J. Brown, a.k.a. Downtown Brown caught that one. Take that one, Wednesday. You calling A.J. Brown a crybaby? Oh, he just got his first catch. He got his first piece of action. He got the ball on that one. Because if you want to talk, that means say he's probably then, so he ain't got the ball name. And Jalen Hurts pass was short left to AJ Brown. The Eagles put him again at 12 yards. And then it's going to go in. And then another first down, y'all. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 47-yard line. Slim is here. Slim, you here now because that's where you at. Jalen Hurts jumping back. He's running. He throwing. Oh, that's a high throw. And it's that ball was caught by Saquon Barkley on that one. Saquon caught that shit. Ooh ah. And Jalen Hurts pass incomplete deep left to Saquon Barkley. Depending on the Eagles player, Lane Johnson offensive holding 10 yards and points to the Eagles player. Lane Johnson got a penalty. And it was incomplete for Saquon Barkley. Damn. Seriously? Damn it. Anyway, we got another first down, yo. Well, not actually, no. First and 20 for the Eagles on their own 37-yard line. Jalen Hurts dropping back. Pass over number 37. He caught that one. Jalen Hurts shotgun pass. Jalen Hurts shotgun pass to Tank Gisby. Right guard to the Eagles. 14-yard line by gain of 5 yards. And T. Williams all over him. You know, that's not, you're not winning this game, so just let you know that once that you can say all you want to. So we got going to second down, y'all. Second and 15 for the Eagles on their own 42-yard line. Jalen Hurts jumping back. He looking firing. Oh, man. That was television, man. Jesus. Jalen Hurts pass incomplete. Short right to A.J. Brown. Yeah, you can't like both teams on Sunday. You have to pick one to be the pick in this game. You can't root for both. We're kind of on the third down, yo. 3rd and 15 for the Eagles on their own 42-yard line. And Jalen Hurts jumping back, firing, looking. Jalen, run. Damn. Really, Sam? You never told us where you were from, though. We never asked you now. The good thing you told us that, because I didn't even know. Damn, Sam, you should have told us that when you first came to the stream, where you were from, though. But that ain't you, West Africa right now, Sam. That's saying, wait, so are you from West Africa, or are you originally from there? Because I didn't even know that. That's something to know. And then it's going with the Minnesota Eagles putting up for the game 1 yard and 4th and 14 for the Eagles on their own 42-yard line. Well, that's good to know. That means it's already the next day for you over there. Then it's already Monday for y'all over there, and then West Africa's already Monday for y'all. Because over here it's still Sunday. Yeah, because put up it's still Sunday over there. It's already Monday for y'all. So. And B-Man puts a 40 yards to the Lions 15-yard line center and Kane Williams to the Lions 14-yard line for a loss of 1 yard. The team knows is all over him. Yeah, Simmons ahead of us because he's already Monday over there, so he's ahead of everybody. I know, right? The Winston said you gonna run along, think you gonna West Africa, that's why. Oh yeah, you did tell us you from Seattle, but then you said you're in West Africa right now. So you visiting family over there, or? Oh, well, you didn't say that. You didn't say that, soon. You just said I'm in West Africa right. I'm in West Africa and it's 1:30 a.m. You didn't say that you didn't say like we just me West. I thought you were from them. Was it? You didn't say your wife was. See. Oh, okay. So you are from Seattle. Your wife's from West Africa. Well, then you are the African then. You know, African people like to cook good food, though. So Rick, you just got blocked by Wednesdays. That comment you try to come at me with. Oh, it's a home country nice because my mom is from Liberia, so you know that, and you know the West African person. No, I just didn't know that about you, see. If you was, but that's good to know that about your life, you know. And I just wanted to say that because I didn't know that about you, so. God goes by for Brandon Graham. Go bird, that's right, damn. The game just started. You can't say W lines already, which then first and 10, first and 10 for the Lions on their own 14-yard line. Jericho pass with short right to St. Brown to the Lions 22-yard line for getting 8 yards. And William Jackson was all over him. Well, when Paris go to Vikings says one time we did walk up the steps though. We did do it. Yeah, we did. Let's say now, y'all. Second and 12 for the second and 2 for the Lions on their own 20-yard line. Jericho jumped back past him to get him. And Jericho's pass was short right to Jenkins, pushed out of bounds at the Lions 26-yard line for a gain of 4 yards. And Jalen Phillips is all over him. Oh, we just gotta give, y'all. We just got 11 game on Carter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 disco. Nice. Thanks for the game. First and 10 for the Lions on their own 26-yard line. That was a pick. Can I say one little thing right here? Can I say one little thing right here? And I'm gonna say this right now. Wednesday, you gonna say this? I'm gonna say this right now. Jericho pass with short middle, intended for B right, intercepted by Cooper Jean, and at the Lions 13 for 13 line, Cooper Jean to the Lions 11-yard line for getting 21 yards. And it was overhead. Interception in your face, Wednesday. We just intercept that ball for freaking over the person that was supposed to get to. Be right there, get that. Wait, the Cooper just intercept that. That's our defense. Hello. Uh, uh. Mm. Now, son, let me just cover more the plays. Don't spoil the game again, son. I'm letting you know that don't do that. First and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions 11-yard line. Jalen Hurts pass with short left to A.J. Brown to the Lions 9-yard line for a gain of 2 yards. And T. Harper was all over him. I know it's you, Esther. I know him. On second down, y'all. Second and 8 for the Eagles on the Lions 9-yard line. You know what's next? We better stop talking about AJ Brown. We better stop talking about AJ Brown, you know. And Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second ball 11 to the Lions 9-yard line for no gain. And D runs over him. By the way, what's that? You got S Dot just came to stream. Your you know the person that box for you for all the Detroit teams and stuff. Third down, yo. Third and 8 for the Eagles on the Lions 9-yard line. Okay, you don't have to bring the one with the Sixers. You know, it's that you don't have to bring that one up. Okay, you don't have to do that. And Jalen Hurts pass incomplete. Show up to AJ Brown, and all he ain't sending is on him. The Lions are not gonna beat the Eagles. No way. There's no way. That's not happening. Have you heard that the Eagles won 7 games? We lost 2, but we won 7 games though. So yeah, there ain't no way we losing to them. Ain't no way. Right, and Jake was going to kick a 27-yard field goal attempt. Come on, Jake. Yeah! Put it right through the hole! What the Jake kicks a 27-yard field goal attempt, and the kick is good. And what's that? Thank you, what's that for setting the flower game? Let's go in. The Lions have 0 points. The Eagles have 3 points. And time on the field, and the clock starts at 9 minutes and 43 seconds after the first quarter. Why would you time out that person? That person just said hi. They didn't even say anything wrong. Why did you get timed out for that? They just said hi though. That's all they did was they didn't say anything wrong. You don't time anybody who says hi. If they say hi in the chat, you don't get timed out for that. Yeah, and the last person that said something about my team got timed out, but you don't time out the Anthony person. They just said hi. They didn't even say anything. They didn't even come and say anything wrong. So you don't time out somebody for saying hello and stuff. That's wrong to do that. Because they didn't even say anything bad. They just said hello. And then you tell somebody up for that. No, that wasn't Anthony. That was a different name. That was a different person. If you would read the name of who said what, it wasn't the Anthony guy. It was a different person. Well, yeah, the Anthony guy did say. I already timed him out anyway. So you know, yeah, it was the same. Anthony guy I already blocked the Anthony guy before you did him. So you didn't have to block. If I already blocked him one time, if I already got to him first, you already missed it. You didn't see when I already did it. So because I already blocked him anyway, hit him anyway. So you were late on that Wednesday. That's the next thing, guys. If somebody already blocked somebody, you can't go ahead and block them yourself too, because then it will unhit them if you do that. Because then that's what I'm just saying. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if I already blocked them, let's say assume with a block somebody already, the next moderator can't block the same person, because then it will unhit the person. So you gotta remember that, y'all. So you don't, just saying, Mr. Kitty 498. I don't know who you are, so I don't even eat cheesesteaks anyway. I don't eat cheesesteaks on regular, so that I can't even answer that for you anyway. No, I was the one who bought. Well, yeah, wait, yeah, because Sim bought the person first, and so he did. Well, actually, I was the one who bought the one. He said the but I hit the one head. It's just that Sim just didn't know that I did it first, so that's the whole reason for that. He didn't know I did it first, so was 3-0 Eagles, so you know how that goes, yo. Well, we can't. Let's not talk about the NFL, NBA right now, because this is the NFL right now. So we can talk about that tomorrow night about that. So yeah. So I got patience though, but at the end of the day, your team's still not gonna win this game. So much as you want to believe that the Lions gonna win this game, that's not happening. So even though this is a good trash talk, even though me and you wish that we're YouTube friends, I like to talk smack talk with you, because I know like at the end of the day we're still YouTube friends at the end of the day. So first and 10 for the Lions on their own 21-yard line, and Jared Goff shotgun pass to Jameer Gibbs. Left end to the Lions 28-yard line for a loss of 1 yard, and Zach Brown was over him. No, because you got a player on your team that his name is T. Harper, so yeah, what the first name is, that's what it is. So second down, y'all. Second and 11 for the Lions on their own 20-yard line. But the one on the Phillies is Bryce Harper. The one you got on your team is T. Harper. Two different people, same last name, but the first name are different. So, and Jared Goff got sacked at the Lions 15-yard line for loss of 5 yards. And Jalen Phillips is all over him. And a penalty on Lions player T. Veteran offensive holding decline. Jared Goff got sacked. He got sacked, so Yeah, because the player that you have in the line is called Thomas. It's called Thomas Harper. If you didn't know that, Winston, you need to check the players' names. Because the player on the line is called Thomas Harper. So, if you forgot that, hello. Yeah, you go. If you did not know that. Yes, his name is Thomas Harper. Number 12, Thomas Harper. Winston, if you did not know that. So that's why I'm just saying, Winston did not know that. And Jerry goes past incomplete deep middle to Moore, St. Brown. From the fourth Daniel, 4 to 16 for the Lions on their own 15-yard line. Yeah, we're not talking about baseball right now, Mr. King. But we ain't talking about baseball until next year, so we don't talk about baseball in here. Because baseball season over, so we don't talk about that stuff. So we don't talk about anything baseball related. And Jeff Ball sponsor 55 yards to the Eagles 30-yard line. Only down by the 21 and then penalty on Eagles player January Chuck Jr. Offensive holding 10-yard and force to the Eagles 30-yard line. Yeah, guys, let's focus on the football game, guys. Let's not focus on baseball because we don't talk about baseball until February. So yeah, so Yeah, so the score is the Lions have 10 points, the Eagles have 3 points. Time on the field and the clock starts at 8 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Still 3-0 another game for the Eagles, so they doing really good. Right now, the Lions need to get it together because they can't even get down the field. They can't even score a touchdown right now, so they need to get it together. So yeah, guys, welcome to the MGSN Network, the Mastery High Global Sports Network. We're better than ESPN, NFL Network, Fox, ABC, all that stuff. So and all that good stuff. And yeah, come and join us out for this game of Eagles and Lions. If you're a Lions fan, you're welcome in here. Just don't be saying the Eagles suck, because if you're a Lions fan and say Eagles suck, you're gonna get blocked for that. So and don't be saying that your team's gonna win the game because you don't have, you can't predict the whole game and say that's gonna happen. So what's the heck gonna take $100 here? Star Wars is in the chat. Yeah, Star Wars. Go Birds! Yeah, that's right. Go Birds always, man. Yeah, Star Wars. We got a bunch of Lions fans over here. Wednesday's our friend who's a Lions fan, and then we got S. Styles who's a Lions fan as well. Then we got some other ones they're coming in, Jones. Oh, yeah, Vancouver is an Englishman, that. for the hospital. Look at the colors, man. Okay. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 20-yard line. Jalen drop back, pass over to St. Volley. St. Volley's running. He running. He running. Woo! I had to say 8 miles. Like, that's the name of a movie, son. And Jalen shotgun pass to second volley. Left hand way out of bounds at the Eagles 34-yard line for a gain of 14 yards. And Thomas Harper was all over him. Got another first down, y'all. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 34-yard line. And Jalen is dropping back. He looking. He fired and it's called by Dallas Goddard. And Jalen pass was shut up to Dallas Goddard. First out of bounds, the Eagles 41-yard line for getting 7 yards. And Allen and Lazilio was all over him. Yeah, Styles will give you the news director at MGSN, yeah. And the secondary, y'all. 2nd and 3 for the Eagles on their own 41-yard line. Jalen dropping back, pass it over. Oh, who was that? The Eagles that just got knocked down. And Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second ball, the left guard to the Eagles 40-yard line for a gain of 2 yards. And Tyler Lacey was all over him. That King James back started 7. Oh, it feels right. It feels normal. Coming up on the 3rd down, y'all. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles on their own 43-yard line. Just dropping back past the second volley. Oh, damn. Ain't gonna win nowhere. You know something, you didn't have to write your comment twice, you know. I know we all could see it one time. You didn't have to, you know, had to write this again, you know. And Jalen second pass, second ball, up the middle, the Eagles 40-yard line for a loss of 1 yard. And Trevor Nowinski is over him. 4th and 2 for the Eagles on their own 42-yard line. And Brendan made what's a 45-yard line, 45 yards to the Lions 13-yard line. Send him in, and we have and then Kareem Raymond to the Raymond to the Lions 11-yard line for a loss of 2 yards, and Kareem was all over him. Oh yeah, about to tell you guys. I gotta tell you something about my girlfriend Naomi. Let me tell you what happened, y'all. So my girlfriend Naomi's foot was getting better, right? And everything, her foot was getting better. Her knee is hurt right now, so she can't really bend her knee and do stuff. So her knees are really like her knees hurting. So her roomie Vanessa is helping her out with getting her food. And then we just got her food on Saturday, and and her roomie Vanessa is helping her like making her food and bringing it up to the room for her because she can't really get up out the bed and walk. So you know, because her knees hurting. Now my girlfriend's foot was feeling 100% better. Now her foot just hurt again. So now her foot's re-hurt again. So now she won't be able to like to go to bowling next week, or even get the Nintendo Switch on her friend Ricardo now. So now that's just terrible in itself. So now she gotta wait for her foot to get better again. Take the medicine to make her foot get better. So now she gotta wait for her foot to get better again. It just got better now. It just got hurt again. So now she gotta wait for that to get better again. Then her knee to get better. And so now it's like she just like she feel like she won't be able to go back to Poland to see her friends, and then be able to like do like her normal routines of getting washed up and everything. Right now, my girlfriend did say that she feels embarrassed about her body right now because she's a little bit like she said she's a little bit hairy. That's why she hasn't Well, she was born a dude anyway, if I didn't know that. That time ago, but she didn't have any, she normally, like, shades and stuff. So that's why she was afraid to send me a picture of her without, once you use shades and stuff because she's afraid of doing that. But she's like, I can't send you any pictures of me right now because she hasn't shaved in a couple of days. So she feels kind of bad because, growing hair and stuff. So she's embarrassed, but it's all. She feels bad because the injury, being injured is not something she likes. She's stuck in bed. She can't really get up to do a lot of things. So it's just like, it's terrible for her. So, but what she does, she brings her Switch games closer to where her bed is at, so that way she want to play any games on the Nintendo Switch Lite, she can have the games really close enough to her, so they're in the bed close enough to her bed. So we try to keep getting up. So that's what's going on right now. So. First and 10 for the Lions on their own 12-yard line. And Jared Goff shotgun pass to Jameson Williams, left end to the Lions 21-yard line for getting 9 yards. And Andrew McCool was all over him. Now, I think she needs knee replacement Wednesday. I think she needs that. And then also my girlfriend also has like the terrible coughing thing that she got going on. So I forgot to tell her to take me since I forgot to tell her that, but she's gonna need to get something for that because she was gonna go see the she's got an appointment to go see the doctor for about a cough thing, and then she had to reschedule that because she can't go because the bleeding and stuff. So 2nd and 1 for the Lions on their own 21-yard line. And then Jared Goff shotgun pass to Dave Montgomery, right guard to the Eagles to the Lions 27-yard line for a gain of 6 yards that morning. We've been showing him. And Ray Jones just went to the locker room. Oh my God. There we go. First down. 1st and 10 for the Lions on their own 27-yard line. Jared Goff dropping back. He looking, firing. Dropping the fire. Get him. And Jared Goff pass was short left to Dave Montgomery, pushed out of bounds at the Lions 37-yard line for a gain of 10 yards, and Cooper DeJean was all over him. Then you can shoot up with a floating hard give. Yeah, we are the best team, Jim, the man. We're 7-2 in our division. Dummy, like, how you gonna say we're not the best team? Come on now. 1st and 10 for the Lions on their own 37-yard line. And Jericho dropping back. Wow, that's a catch. Get him. And to say we're not the best team, we're the Super Bowl champs. 2 Super Bowls we won. Hello, and we 7-2 this season. Like, how you can say we're not the best team? Come on now. Cause nobody in our division is at the top. So and there you go. It's the point there. And Jared Goff pass was short medium to Jameson Williams to the Eagles 44-yard line for gain 19 yards. And they're doing Jackson over him. 1st and 10 for the Lions on the Eagles 44-yard line. Yeah, that's why I don't like the Yankees or the I don't like the Yankees or the Dodgers. Cause the Dodgers be trying to get everybody on the damn baseball team. They got the money to get players want to go play them, and nobody wants to come and play for the goddamn Phillies. And I just don't understand, right? It just I just don't understand it. And Jared Goff shotgun pass to Dave Montgomery, right guard to Eagles 14 line, getting 2 yards in. Moon goes over him. 2nd and 8 for the Lions on the Eagles 14-yard line. And there goes dropping back. He looking at what kind of pass was that? I don't know who Chris Boy is in Star Wars. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is. Is that athlete? Because I really don't know who that is. And Jericho pass incomplete. Short right to Brock White. And we're going to 3rd down, y'all. 38 for the Lions on the Eagles 42-yard line. Well, the Patriots are the best in their division, though. In the AFC West, the Patriots are the best team in the AFC West. But for the NFC East, the Eagles are the best team in the NFC East. So the Patriots are the best team in their division, but not the best team in their division. That's why I would say that I'll give the New England Patriots they're the best team in their division. Cause I'll give them the points for that, because that's what I would say for that one. Yeah, whatever you do, Winstead, don't mention the CK. Don't mention that name in here, please. Don't do that. Because I'm going to get frustrated, so don't mention that name. Thank you, Wish Jelly, for sending the pumpkin on the head gift. And Jerry Ross pass incomplete deep middle to Roy Ron St. Brown. And Jerry Ross second pass to Dave Montgomery. Right tackle to the Eagles, 40-yard line for gain of 2 yards, and Jane Cobbs over him. And the truck line player, team running was injured during the play. Oh, one of the Lions players got injured during the play, so this is bad for you, what's that? Because one of the Lions players got injured. Rattledge got injured, so I know I'm not gonna wish anything bad on anybody, but that's terrible right there. I forget I gotta get his name right if I can say his name right. Yeah, his last name is Rattledge, I think so. I don't know how to say his first name though. And guys, we have a $2 super chat from West Jelly. Thank you, West Jelly, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Alright. 4-6 for the Lions on the Eagles. Put it your line. The flag on the play. And the way and penalty on the penalty on the Detroit Lions with the leg game 5 yards and forced at the Eagles 40-yard line. Detroit Lions got a penalty. They got a team for the leg game. Shout out to AP watching for the 14 Lions. Y'all keep sending the super chats and the super gifts because they really help our channel. So. Thank you, Wins Jelly, for another floating heart. Floating line for the Lions on the Eagles, put by your line. Jet Fox punts a 30-yard line to the Eagles 15 away. Sending Angel, fair catch by Xavier Gibson. Thank you, Winston, for sending another flower gift, super gift. Thank you for sending another one, Winston. Thank you for the both of those. Appreciate you. It's funny, we got Winston in here, and then we got Wish Jelly in here. Now we got you. Well, I'm gonna say this for you and tell you what, Eda, I said hi. So hi, Eda, if you want Slim's wife. Hi. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 50-yard line. Yep. Yeah, we did punt. Yeah, the Lions did punt the ball, yeah. And Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second ball left end to the Eagles 20-yard line for a gain of 5 yards. 800 V went is over him. Second and 5, when second down, y'all. Second and 5 for the Eagles on their own 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts dropping back, pass over the second volley. Oh, damn. And Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second volley. Right guard to the Eagles 17-yard line for a loss of 3 yards. And Jack Campbell was all over him. Thank you, Brandy. Accent Son 7228. Thank you for sending the Laughing Disco game. I didn't even know. Why would you even say that about Son's wife anyway? When said, why would you even say that about about our YouTube friends? Wife like that. You know, you shouldn't say something like that anyway. Like, dude, you know, you never say about a friend's wife like that. Mm-mm. You never say that. I know it's a compliment, but like you don't. You wouldn't go out there and just say that. Like you don't say about you don't say that about another man's wife like that. But only Slim supposed to compliment his wife. Not nobody else supposed to be doing that. You know. So the score is the Lions have 0 points, the Eagles have 3 points, and that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I wouldn't even say that like somebody like I would say about saying like saying a comment to a friend, but I wouldn't say that to somebody's partner like that, you know. But then I wouldn't do that because I just show respect. I would not do that because it's like I don't have my friend to say call my girlfriend the only like she's a hot thing. Like I don't want like that because I wouldn't let them comment her in that kind of way because I wouldn't want nobody doing that unless it's not me. If I'm not the one complimenting her, I don't want my friends to be doing that because then you know. I mean, as long as they just because I have that. And if they want to comment her, they gotta make sure just like the normal comment, not like a romantic one, because then and they can't say no romantic things to her because they want to comment her, but they gotta make sure that they talk about the way her outfit looks or something like that, or you know, yeah, but don't be like trying to make it like saying like in a kind of like the other way, so. Yeah, just saying like just have like make coins out here, the mint and stuff. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna stop making pennies now, y'all. And all them people are Eagles fans. We're in the second quarter now, guys. I wonder if that person was referring to somebody, the person that you just blocked. I wonder if they were referring that to somebody in the chat, though. Yeah, this is a Jalen Hurts jersey. Yeah, J-U, yeah, it's H-U, it's H-U-R-T-S. Now with no Z in there. You can't spell Hurts, right? It's Hurts. There's no Z at the end. There's no Z at the end. That spicy burrito, you can't spell Jalen Hurts right. That's the sad part for you. Yeah. How you spell Jalen? No, right? Depending on how you feel that because you just misspelled the QB's last name. During the game, the Eagles on their own 70-yard line. Jalen Hurts passed incomplete straight right to Devontae Smith. First and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions 39-yard line. And 48 for the Eagles on the own 70-yard line. Remain plus the premium to the line 39-yard line out of bounds. First and 10 for the Lions on their own 39-yard line. Jared Goff shotgun pass to the near games right guard to the Lions 45-yard line for gain 6 yards. Remaking ships over him. Yeah, well, if you know when Kevin Tudor, we can do that right now because, you know. Second and 4 for the Lions on their own 45-yard line. Jared Goff shotgun pass to Jameer Gibbs up the middle to the Lions 48-yard line for gain of 3 yards and Zach Bones all over him. Oh, that's spicy weird. Your phone's acting up? Then spicy weird. Your phone's acting up. I remember when Winston said he had his phone. I remember when Slim would say his phone's acting up, and Slim was actually end up timing somebody up by mistake. And I remember that. So you having the same problem on that spicy weird that Slim used to have with his phone too. Yeah, because when your phone's acting up, you start to end up like misspelling stuff, and you know. So you know. And Jericho shotgun pass to Jameer Gaines, right tackle to the Lions, 48-yard lines for no gain. Jalen Carter and Jalen Phillips walk over him. Coming on a fourth down, y'all. 4th and 1 for the Lions on their own 48-yard line. I'm tripping. I'm tipping my cat to use me again. And there goes shotgun pass to the middle game. Up the middle to the Lions 48 on the new game. Everyone knew it was over him. So the score is the Lions have 0 points, the Eagles have 3 points. Time on the field and the clock starts at 12 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. I say at least you give my Eagles respect tonight, Wednesday. But you were all talking about your Lions gonna beat my Eagles, so it's good that you're giving us some respect. You give my team respect right now for the way they're playing. Thank you for that because you know your team's not doing so well. So, mhm. You know what's the sad part about it, guys? I was watching somebody's video on YouTube, and they were talking about they took out this lesbian scene out of the Wicked's No Good movie that's coming out, and they took a lesbian scene out between Gretel and the Good Witch and Gretel. They took that scene out because it was too inappropriate, so they took it out. And yeah, we'll see what they did. They took that out, but they still making the action figures for showing that. So. See now what's that you giving Star Wars his pops now, because last time you were saying like there's no way we're gonna beat them and the Lions gonna beat the Eagles, so now you're giving Star Wars his pop for that, so you know. Well, yeah, they had to take that scene out because it was inappropriate. I think it's for kids and stuff. Yeah. See, that's why I respect Spicy Burrito. Even though Spicy Burrito is a fan of the 49ers, he over here respecting it. He over here coming to an Eagles game and not trying to throw some shade, even though he's not a fan of either of both of these teams. But, at least, he wanted to hear about a good game, so at least that's saying something. So, first and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions for their yard line. Jalen Hurts passing incomplete deep middle to Devontae Smith. Usually I would say I don't want the fans to be in here, but since that Spicy Burrito was in the last couple of streams we had, and he was being respectful, I'm gonna let him be in here because some respect right there. Oh, you watching the Eagles and Lions game with your little brother? That Spicy Burrito. Second down, yo. Second and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions for your line. Oh, you hate the Cowboys. Everybody hates the Cowboys anyway. Everybody does. Jalen Hurts pass incomplete. D left to Dallas Goddard. Oh, your phone jacking up again? That's supposed to be them? Gentlemen, a third down, yo. Third and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions for the yard line. Jalen Hurts dropping back. He firing. Oh, damn. And Jalen Hurts passing incomplete short left to Devontae Smith. Alright. On the fourth down, yo. Fourth and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions for the yard line. There's another flag. There's a flag in the play. Yeah. You just gotta, man, you can't make this shit up, but parents. And we said one thing I don't like them either. Maybe if they got a new owner that just don't troll their fans like them. And when it runs up 28 yards to the Lions 20-yard line, the catch back, Steve Wayne was pending on Eagles player Jeremiah Trot Jr. Jeremiah Trot Jr. Oh my god. The face mask, and possibly, John Chen got a penalty for that face mask, though. Mm-mm-mm. First and 10 for the Lions on their own 35-yard line. Jared Goff shotgun pass to Dave Montgomery, right guard to the Lions, 39-yard line for a gain of 4 yards, and Cooper the Demons all over him. On the second down, y'all. 2nd and 6 for the Lions on their own 39-yard line. Jared Goff dropping back, he looking, pass it over to number 89, get him. And Jared Goff pass with short right to Brock Wright to the Lions, 42-yard line for a gain of 4 yards, and Zach Bones over him. We're gonna run a third down, y'all. 3rd and 2 for the Lions on their own 43-yard line. And Jared Goff dropping back. He looking, firing. Ooh. And Jared Goff pass incomplete. Jump middle to Roman Rod St. Brown. And we're going with the 3rd and 2 for the Lions, and then we'll put you on with that one. Because, coming to 4th down, y'all. 4th and 2 for the Lions on their own 43-yard line. Yeah, thank you for giving credit for our defense, though. And there does not do. Grant Stewart up the middle. To the Lions 43 line for no game. And Wojo and Jackson Hunt was over him. No, he's saying what's that something heavy. The team's winning, but the Lions come on. We have to win to get in the play. You see, you start off with saying my team is doing really well. You give us props for that, that we're doing great. But then now you say you want us to get together. We shot in the wild card round though. At least that's something. Let's go with the good. But I said another Friday. Where's it 82? I ain't waiting for it to be now. And it's gonna be goddamn it's gonna be in LA at SoFi Stadium. Oh yeah, that's not pretty good. No, they can go over there. Alright, yo. 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions 40-yard line. Jalen Hurts shotgun pass up the Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second volley up the middle to the Lions 35-yard line for the game 8 yard. And then Hutchinson and all Lopez all over him. And second down, y'all. Second and 2 for the Eagles on their own 35-yard on the Lions 35-yard line. Jalen Johnson had pass the second volley. Oh, he got the first down. Damn. I was thinking about the legs. And Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second volley up the middle to the Lions 32-yard line for a gain of 3 yards. And Tyler Lacey was all over him. And we got the first down, y'all. First and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions 32-yard line. Jalen Hurts dropping back. He firing. Ooh. And Jalen Hurts pass incomplete. Short middle to A.J. Brown. Alright, for second down, y'all. Second and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions 32-yard line. And Jalen Hurts dropping back pass over to A.J. Brown. Oh, damn. Couldn't run nowhere. And Jalen Hurts pass was short right to A.J. Brown to the Lions 33-yard line for loss of 1 yard. And then me, Robinson's son was all over him. But the game's not over. The game's not over. Wednesday, you still got your team can still get a chance to come back. My bad. I didn't know it was muted though. My bad, young. Yeah, 14-5 for the Eagles on the 116-yard. And Jay Gillen kicks a 34-yard field goal, and the kick is good. So the scoring, the Lions have 0 points, the Eagles have 6 points. Time on the field, and the clock starts at 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. 6-0 Eagles, Joe. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tunsil needs to get out of here because we're not scoring touchdowns. We just hitting field goals, like. But thank you was there to tell me I was muted. I didn't even know I pressed the button by mistake, so. The good thing you told me that because I didn't know it was muted, so I didn't even know. Kevin Fatua is the Eagles' offensive coordinator. Yeah, if you didn't know, you're not an Eagles fan, so you wouldn't know. Yeah, because Kevin Fatua is our Eagles offensive coordinator. He calls the plays for like Jalen Hurts and stuff. So, and that's why Winston was saying that Kevin Fatua needs to get fired because he messing up the game for the offense anyway. Because some of the plays he calling for Jalen Hurts to throw, and it's like, what the heck, you know? Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, you don't know some of the coaches that the Eagles have, so you wouldn't know who that is. So yeah, Kevin Tiri is a football is a coach in the NFL, but now he's a offensive coordinator, so that's why. If you did not know that Wednesdays, now you know. Come on, to play freaking basketball, bro. If you want to retire from goddamn freaking football, you could go in the NBA if you wanted to. But it's too late doing it anyway, but. Yeah, you ain't lying when Star Wars Kevin to was terrible. You're gonna kick the 6 yard, the Eagles 31-yard run to the line, Spider-Man. Again, we went to the line, 26-yard run again, 20 yards, and Jeremiah tried dreams over him. First and 10 for the Lions in their own 26-yard line. Jericho pass incomplete. Short middle to Rod St. Brown. You're coming up on the second down, y'all. Second and 10 for the Lions on their own 26-yard line. Jericho dropping back. Think about it. Oh, what a go. That's number 14. Damn, get him. Oh, damn. And Jericho shotgun pass. Jericho's pass was deep left to Amon Ross St. Brown. Ran out of bounds at the Eagles' 40-yard line for a gain of 34 yards. And then Junior Nakuba was over him. More than 10:09. You a Lions fan? Nice. Like so, like what's that? Just say all the Lions fans are coming in. Hey, what's that? You got all the Lions fans coming into the Eagles chat now, coming into the stream. Hey, as long as they like the stream, hey, I'll take that. So first and 10 for the Eagles on the first and 10 for the Lions on the Eagles 40-yard line. Don't even say nobody in chat say this thing, because if you say it, I'm gonna have to call you out on it. Don't even say it, because if you say it, yeah, don't even say it, y'all. Not even Wednesday say it, because if Wednesday say it, I'm gonna be like, no, you better not say it. There's a flag in the play. That wind is out tonight. That wind is young. That wind is nipping tonight. Alright. First and 10 1 for your mind. Jericho pass with short middle to Jamison Williams for a 40-yard rushing touchdown. Touchdown Lions. And a penalty on James Williams for unnecessary conduct. 15 yards and force between downs. And Jake Berry kicked that, and then the score, the Lions have 6 points. The Eagles have 6 points tied football game with Germany. And Jake Banks kicked the extra point, and the kick is good. The kick is no good. The extra point is no good. Jake Banks missed the kick. Oh my God! Like the Lions kicker missed the kick. Y'all just tied the game up, and your kicker missed the kick. Which then Jake Banks just missed the kick. Y'all could have got 7 points right there. You could have got 7 points if you wanted to, but you missed the kick. And Star Wars, I told you don't put the score in the chat, because don't do that. Don't put the score in the chat. Don't do that. Well, this is my stream actually, Wednesday. This is my stream, so I say you can't do that. It's my stream though. It's my stream, so in my stream you got the moderators got listen to me. I don't want people spoiling the game like that. Cause then if I'm covering the game and y'all putting the score in there, then if it's the whole purpose of me even covering the game, then if it's the whole purpose of that, if it's the whole purpose of me covering the game, that spoils it then. Cause then you pretty much putting the score in the chat every time, and it ruins the game for other people. So when you do that, and then and if I say but that because then it ruins the game if you do that. So what's that? You can't be telling moderators, you can't be telling Star Wars to put the score in the chat. It's not his stream, it's mine. So so you can't be telling him to do that. Because you can't be doing it, it's okay. It's okay, Star Wars. And Winston shouldn't be telling you that you can't put the score in the chat like that. It's not his stream. It's not his channel, so Winston can't be doing it and telling you to go do something, even though it's not his YouTube channel, it's not his stream, so he can't be doing it. Just saying, because I don't like when somebody tell you to do that, and then, Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you, Star Wars. I said I want people putting the score in the chat, because I learned it from another YouTuber that you can't be doing it, because that's one, no spoilers, because if you say what's happening in the game before somebody else before I even calling, that's one. And if you put the score of the game, you already saw on the TV what it is, you put in the chat, that's kind of ruining the game too. First and 10 for the Eagles on the 36-yard line. Jalen Hurts pass was short right to A.J. Brown. The Eagles played by only began 9 yards. You know what I mean? 2nd and 1 for the Eagles on their own 45-yard line. Jalen Hurts pass was short right, was shot middle to Kyle Granson to the Eagles playing by gaining 4 yards. And Ray reaches over him. 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 49-yard line. Yeah, but I just didn't want Star Wars to put that in there because I told him he shouldn't do that, you know. Because the one where you said Star Wars, I say you can. That means you telling him he can put this one in the chat, so that's what you telling him to do then. And General shotgun pass second volley right guard to the Lions, 46 yards, but again at 5 yards, and God came over here. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles on the Lions, 46-yard line. And General's pass was short right to Jahan Dotson, ran the bounds to the Lions, 37-yard lines, but again at 9 yards. And Nick Robinson stumbled all over him. Got enough first down, y'all. 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions' 37-yard line. Yeah, you may be a map for a year on which that's, but it's my channel, it's my stream. So if I say your mappers can't put the score in the chat and only you know they can't put in the chat, that's what I say. So and then her fumbles avoided at the Lions 40-yard line, recovered by Eagles players Saquon Barkley and the Eagles at the Lions 40-yard line. Who's the boy? 2nd and 13. Oh wow, they you know. 2nd and 13 for the Eagles on the Lions 40-yard line. So you know, what's that? You gotta be nice because you one of our YouTube fans. You can't be just saying whatever like that. That's talking smart like that to somebody. You know, you don't do that. You don't just say whatever to somebody like that. That's not nice to talk. That's not nice to say that to something to say that. You know. 2nd and 13 for the Eagles and the Lions 40-yard line. Jalen Hurts shotgun pass to Tank Gigsby right into the Lions 23-yard but gain of 17 yards. And Thomas Hubbard was all over him. So scoring is the Lions had 6 points, the Eagles had 6 points, tied for a game, ladies and gentlemen. And guys, we're coming up on a 2-minute warning, guys. We're coming up on a 2-minute warning. And the reason why I'm saying that because I just don't want you to be like, you know. backyard. Then we get some stuff. Come back, come back, come back. I just got back, so I just gotta say one thing. Don't say anything. I just dropped my. So don't say it, because you know. First thing on the Eagles on the Lions, 25-1. Then the second back and the second one, look guard for a 5-yard rushing touchdown. Touchdown Eagles. Then when again, Bogan was the play was reversed. Second ball, left guard to the Lions. 1 yard for the gain of 4 yards, and Thomas Harper was over in. Dang it, they took it back. Dang it. They took that back. Dang it. They took it back, so it was. They took back the touchdown. Dang it. They took the touchdown back. Man. We had it and they took it back. Alright. Second and goal for the Eagles on the Lions 1 yard line. Now we gotta go in again. We got it this time. Now we got it this time. And Jalen Hurts up the middle for a 1 yard rushing touchdown. Touchdown Eagles. So the score is the Lions at 6-1. The Eagles got 12 points. And yeah, we just got our touchdown back. One day we hit the extra field goal win. Just hit that one, made it 13, yep. I'm gonna sing that song, and we just got the field goal, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna sing the song right now. 1, 2, 3. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch those Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Yeah, so it's 13-6, y'all. I know the Lion fans are probably, once he came in the chat, probably laughed because they saw that we out here winning. So Lion fans, thank you for coming because y'all came to the stream. And Wednesdays is probably quiet right now. He ain't got no words to say right now. He probably like, my team is that good. And I know S Dot probably going too. He like, That's how I was talking about. Oh, the Lions gonna beat the Eagles and all that stuff. Look man, look how that just went wrong. That's right, Wednesdays, where you at now? You quiet now. But you have a lot to say, but you quiet right now. So the score is the Lions have 6 points, the Eagles got 13 points, and that is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. But the Detroit Lions are receiving the ball in the second half, so they got to come back and try to do something. The fact that, the Wednesday's not even saying anything right now, it just says a whole lot. And everyone's got a wrist injury, so that's kind of bad for them. So, so with the Philadelphia Eagles, so Jalen Hurts is 9-18, is 63 yards. You know what I'm saying? Saquon Barkley has 12 carries, 32 yards, no touchdown. Saquon he got 3 carries, 29 yards. Jalen Hurts has 4 carries, 40 yards, 1 touchdown. AJ Brown got 6 recorded, 43 yards, 12 long, 18. John Dawson got 1 carry, 1 recorded, 9 yards, 9 long, 1 again. Dallas got 1 recorded, 7 yards, 7 long. Kenny Getsy got 1 recorded, 4 yards. 1 year, Devontae Smith got nothing there. James got 1 fumble, Sam Brody got nothing there. Jimmy Evans got 4 turns, 1 sack. And then let's see if there's anybody else in defense. No. Let's go to your Detroit Lions. And Jared Goff got 7 12 carries, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 1 sack. David Montgomery has 4 carries, 14 yards. James Simmons has 149 yards. Jimmy Getsy has 5 players, 8 yards, 6 yards. Jimmy Simmons has 1 quarter down, Jared Goff got nothing there. And he was right there. Yeah, so it's halftime, y'all. So we can have a conversation here if we want to. And then Wednesdays is probably like just sitting there, just lost and it's like lost right now. Can't even see that this is where, things went left and he's not even saying nothing right now. He's not in the chat, he just going like, So, this game started up not so good for the Eagles or for the Lions, but then once the Eagles got the field goal, that was 3, and then we came and got that touchdown to make it 6, and then the Lions got 6 to tie the game up. Then we had a touchdown. Then he burst the call, took it back, and it was still 6-6. And then we finally got the touchdown to make it, to make it 12. And then we kicked that field goal to make it 13. And this is what we had. So pretty much the first half was kind of like iffy, wonky, but hey, the win's a win, right? I mean, scoring was good, right? Ross didn't win, but I think doing good in the first half was great. Now the second half we have to do better because So, you know, the Lions get the ball in the second half, so they got to try to do something to fix what they did. So, but other than that, you know, other than that, this was a good game. So, no, 21. No, it's actually my screen. It says 22 likes. I'm seeing 22 likes though. That's what I'm seeing. It says 22 likes. That's what I'm seeing right there. And the Broncos are first place in the NFC was 9-2. Yeah, I never had this candy before, guys. It's called Smarties. So yeah, somebody said he was gonna lose. They need to check the damn thing comment because it's 13-6. So how are we losing? How are the Eagles losing them? That's what I say. That's what I'm saying. How are we losing? How's somebody gonna say we're gonna lose? Winston, I was wondering where you were at though, cause you were not saying anything. So I was like, I thought you were up the stream though. Cause you didn't write anything. So I thought you were probably doing something else, not looking at your phone. So I know y'all. I can't believe that y'all going to halftime down only 6, and we got 13 points. The fact that we in, so now you know. Well, you don't know that. Y'all in the wild card round, so that's still something. I mean, at least at least you know that's something better than nothing. If you win the wild card game, you get into the playoffs though. So you know that's still a chance right there. It's not like that, you know. The wild card weekend is the one that starts off the playoffs anyway. And then if you win your game out of that one, you got to go to the next round anyway. So and the Chiefs are way at the bottom. Dang. Nancy was that's terrible. She's honestly getting messed up. I know they are good candy though. Also, Adele Jones. Well, you need to stick around to win that because your Lions will get the ball in the second half. So maybe in the second half they could probably do something. So your team might still have a chance. So your team might still have a chance. So they might still have a chance though. Well, you can't say Smarties. Smarties can't even make you smart because I don't think a candy can make you smart. I don't think it can. I don't think it can make you smarter. So that's what you want to say, right? Like you're playing freaking Madden 26 by now, and you're playing the game trying to see who you're trying to throw to. And this is my YouTube, so I got kicked off. Okay. So what happened? How did she get kicked off of YouTube? Like, how did that happen? You weren't here with your channel and everything. You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't say anything wrong. I don't know. Yeah, you didn't say anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Nobody, I don't know why you always coming in with your actual channel, so I don't know why, that happened to you anyway. But, I don't know, because right now, that offseason stuff with the Phillies right now, I think it has a very kind of the Kanye's play option with the Phillies, so if he doesn't come back, then, guess what happened, Star Wars? Slim just got kicked off of YouTube, and now he's in his wife's YouTube channel to come back in here and chat with us, because he got kicked off of YouTube. Yeah. Which I don't know why that happened. Yeah, the last thing Sim said was, Sim FQ said, yeah, Jones is the problem in Dallas. And once he said that, and all of a sudden he got kicked off of YouTube, and now he's coming in here with his wife's channel soon. And then that was the last thing, was the last thing that Sim said. Yeah, and so that was the last thing he said. And then it's like, damn. And you just kicked him off after that. Yeah, that's when he said, this is why you, then he said, a couple of days, said, this is not why YouTube and Sim got kicked off. Which I don't know why YouTube would kick him off anyway. Like, I know. I feel bad for Slim, guys, because he got kicked off of his own channel. He got kicked off of YouTube. That's just wrong. The YouTube was site site did that to him. That just said that can't even did that to him. Winston didn't deserve that though. Slim did not deserve that, Slim did not deserve to get kicked off of YouTube, Slim did not deserve that. Yeah, he don't deserve that because he all he did. I bet the last thing he said, and then after that he didn't say any. I don't know how he get kicked off. The last thing he said was talking about like about like the problem in Dallas. He said something about an NFL person, and then how you get kicked off. If you got kicked off YouTube for saying that like come on then. I don't know who did what. I don't know stuff. I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna stop blaming people for that. I'm not gonna stop blaming people because then I'm not gonna start accusing people for that. I'm not gonna start accusing people. Cause I don't think because Slim's a moderator. So how can moderators can't time each other out? You know that if you know that Wednesdays moderators can't time each other out because moderators can't time each other out. They can't block each other either. They can't do that. Moderators can't do that. So they you gotta see if Zim did get blocked or something like that. I'll check his name and see. Yeah, find the last thing he said and then see. Nope, he's not blocked or nothing. And what's that Jackson moderator thing? And because it's an American account and I'm in Africa now, sorry guys, keeping the focus on. Oh, okay. You know what happened was, guys? You know what happened is? You know what happened on Wednesdays? Um, 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 Slim is in Africa, is in West Africa right now. So since his account's an American one, that I guess you know how the internet over there is kind of not great. So I think he's using YouTube over there. And what happened was that they kicked him off because he got an American YouTube channel. So since Slim's YouTube channel is actually an American account, and he's in West Africa, they kicked him off. That's why. That's kind of stupid though. Yeah, cause so I was in mute because you're not muted though. Cause you're not muted though. Yeah, but I make his watch channel live just because it's sad that that Wednesday's got that's happened to Slim. So yeah, so I made Slim's wife account via a mod so that way he could still be in here. I think when Slim go back to America, he probably his other account he'd be able to use it back. So so that's just for that reason. I'm gonna do that for Slim right now since he can't go there with his other account because it's American one and he's in a different country. So. No, Star Wars don't hate you on Wednesday. Star Wars never hate you. He never hate you. He don't hate you. If I would have asked Star Wars right now, does he hate you? He would say no. He don't really hate you or anything. Star Wars never hated you Wednesday, so he never hated you. He mistakenly pushed the button by mistake. So even look at what Star was just saying. It was on accident that he accidentally pressed the block button by mistake. It doesn't mean he really hates you or anything. So First and 10 for the Lions on the Eagles 37 line. Second and 9 for the Lions on the Eagles 37 line. There's a pass with short right to the block right to the Eagles 32 line, beginning 4 yards, and Cooper James over him. He did it by mistake, so it doesn't mean he doesn't like it. Star Wars don't hate you. Sometimes you can press the wrong button by mistake, doesn't mean that you meant to do that. So come on the third down, y'all. Third and 5 for the Lions on the Eagles 14 line. Jericho pass incomplete. Deep right to Warren St. Brown. And the Kobe Dean was over him. Right, even Slim saying it on his watch channel that he pressed the wrong button. Even I got mad at Slim one time when he pressed the wrong button and actually blocked somebody by mistake. It was a mistake that he made. Doesn't mean people make mistakes though. So we can't say like, oh, somebody hates you, no, because at the end of the day, Wednesday, nobody hates you. Star Wars don't hate you. He made a mistake and pressed the wrong button. Doesn't mean he hates you though. On the fourth down, y'all. 4th and 5 for the Lions on the Eagles 13 line. Jericho pass incomplete. Short middle to Jameson Williams. Yeah, but doesn't mean Winston, you gotta understand Star Wars did not hate you at all. He really doesn't. Sometimes people make mistakes when they press the wrong button and stuff, and doesn't mean they hate you or anything. Just that Star Wars is into the game, into the commentary. He's into me broadcasting the game, so he's not looking at the chat though. He's listening to what I'm saying, so he's not really looking at the chat all the time. So and sometimes he's giving us news update on other teams and stuff, and things like that. So he's not really paying attention to seeing that what you wrote. So when Star Wars does look at the chat later on after he done talking about other stuff, then he sees it. Doesn't mean he does. Just because somebody don't see your comment right away, Wednesday, just because he don't, when Star Wars don't see it right away, doesn't mean he's not gonna notice it later on. So you gotta get somebody a benefit of doubt for that one, you know. And even with me, I'm covering the game and I'm not looking at the chat sometimes. I might miss a comment that you put in there and I might not see it, but then once I go back and read it, once the game goes commercial, then I can see it and I'll be like, oh, I didn't know you wrote that because I was not even looking at the chat. So you can't get mad at Star Wars for not seeing your comments all the time. But you know, you can't get mad at him for that. Winston, I'm trying to tell you again, Star Wars made a mistake. He doesn't hate you, so he made a mistake, so. He made a mistake, so. Yeah, we all gonna ask Wednesday, we all gonna ask Star Wars, and if Star Wars say it was a mistake he made, you gotta say you're sorry to him because, you know. Yeah, because we're gonna ask him, and if he say it was a mistake, Star Wars just said it was a mistake he made, but you don't want to take that as the way that he said it was a mistake, you know. Star Wars did not hate you. If you keep on doing this Wednesday, you will lose your mind because you're gonna keep on. Man, you making Star Wars feel like he's a bad person, like he hates you or something. You going to plan to label him like he hates you or something. That's not true. He don't hate you. You know. You just think that Star Wars did that just to be mean to you. He doesn't hate you at all. See, that's what you do every time. Now you're making Star Wars feel like he's a bad person. Now you starting to act like the last person that we blocked. Like, you know, always coming and making Star Wars feel like making Star Wars feel like he doesn't like you or something. See, you're doing it just like the person whose name I cannot say because, you know, and now you're attacking Star Wars and making him feel like he can't want to be him. Because if Star Wars starts not coming to streams anymore, it's gonna be your fault Wednesdays if he starts coming because then you making him feel like he can't be here because you making him feel like, you know, he made one mistake and now you turn it into something big. You taking him one mistake he made and making it into making a big thing out of him and trying to make it seem like, oh, he doesn't he's doing something wrong, like he just like he hates you or something. So that's what you're doing. See, Star Wars season now you got another person attacking you now, making it seem like making you feel like a mistake you made and trying to turn it something that's not. See, that's why Star Wars, I'm on your side now because I don't like somebody attacking you like that. It's the second person that's attacking you and making you feel bad for one mistake you made, and now making it turn into a big old thing, and now trying to say like you hate them or something. And now Winston is picking sides now and trying to make it seem like, you know, you just hate him altogether. See. Yeah, because now he's making you feel like he's doing the same thing like the other person name I can't say because now he's doing the same thing, trying to make it seem like you don't like him, and now he wants to make you feel bad, like he don't want to talk, he don't want to ever talk to you again, and now we all supposed to be friends in here. We all supposed to be friends. Wednesday, we all supposed to be friends. We're a crew, and now you breaking up the crew by blaming Star Wars for one little thing he made a mistake on. So now you're trying to break up our friend group now. But just you know, cause now the stream was supposed to be fun, and now you made it unfun by making Star Wars. Now you make the stream unfun now, cause now you supposed to have Star Wars is your friend. You had his back when another person came at him. Now you coming at him and making him like, you know, the bad person now, and now you choosing not to talk to him anymore because of one mistake he made. That's not nice though. You're supposed to be friends, and you don't treat a friend like that. Because if a friend made one mistake and they're apologizing for it, and you're not accepting the apology, and you saying they're doing it just because you make it seem like they don't like you altogether. Star Wars doesn't have a hatred bone in his body for anybody in here. He don't hate me. He don't hate Slim. He don't hate you. Like, you know. So, you know, sometimes people can make a mistake and press the wrong buttons on the person's name. Doesn't mean they really hate you or anything. It was a mistake done. Even Slim had that problem too. Slim had a problem with his phone. He accidentally blocked somebody by mistake because, you know, he pressed the wrong button on his phone. His phone was acting up. He couldn't. Yeah, so Slim made a mistake one time, and I got and we talked, and me and him talked about it. And I said, you know what, I'm not gonna get mad at you for that one, cause your phone was acting up, so you made a mistake and blocked somebody by mistake. So Slim made a mistake, and he apologized for it. I didn't get mad about it because I'm like, you know, you had phone problems, so I'm not gonna get mad at you for that. So you know, yeah. So you know, but what Star was on his my throat, yo. But for Star was in it, he made a mistake. He pressed the wrong button. So you and now you take it, you took it out of, you making it seem like the mistake he made, like it was intentional, like he really wanted to do that to you. When that's not what he was intending. It was not his intention. He was not thinking about like, oh, get rid of your comments. They want to see it. No, you just made everything bigger than it is, and now you want to choose sides and stuff like that. That's not right. That's not right. You're supposed to be friends, and now instead you make it now Slim is telling Star Wars to hide you now because you pick it on Star Wars, and that's not nice. Yeah, so you picking on him, but for something he did, he made a mistake on. So that's what you're doing. So yeah, first time you do you do yourself by saying like one time to use 3 4 yards and you second to you do the young single when you break out to use 5 yards. And can't with you over here. Don't want to use one. Penny on top of steam, false starting force to the use within the play. 35 Eagles on them, they say on Jim Hurts fast and could be deep left there. They carry Goodson. 4th and 5 for the Eagles on 37 line. Penny on the Eagles delay game. And force at the Eagles 37 line. 4th and 10 for the Eagles on 32 line. They made punts at 4 yards into the Lions 26 yard line. Third catch by getting Raymond. Yeah, you always had Stone's bags. Now you turn against him tonight because of one mistake he made. Now you turn on him now. Cause now you know. Yeah, because one reason why I'm saying it, because tonight you picking on Winston, you picking on Star Wars tonight. Cause normally you not you don't be you normally you're not like that with Star Wars, but tonight you took one mistake that Star Wars did, and you made it into a big proportion. So you know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying what I'm saying. I'm only talking about tonight. I'm not talking about all the other times you don't do that. You don't come at Star Wars with stuff like that, with stuff like this. But tonight you took something big and turned it into you took something so pointless and turned it into a big old deal. Like you made it like you try to make it seem like just because he made a mistake on it, he pressed the wrong button and accidentally muted you by mistake. You turned it into a big old thing. It made it seem like, oh, the Star Wars doesn't like you and all this stuff when you know that's not true about him. You ruining Star Wars' reputation and try to say like he just hates you altogether. And Star Wars don't even hate you at all. But that's how you took it tonight. When said you took it like Star Wars hates you or something, and then that's not true. That's not true. Star Wars never hated you ever in his lifetime since you've been doing coming to this channel. He never hated you. He never once said it. Now you just you know that. So like that's the whole point. Like you made it seem like tonight he hates you or something because of something he made a mistake on. That's what it is. That's what you did. You took tonight and made it seem like, oh, Stars don't like me. Yeah. Just because somebody made a mistake and pressed the ball button doesn't mean that they hate you or something. And then for you to say that you're going to be on Slim's side and you're never going to talk to Star Wars anymore, that was wrong for you Winston to say that because that was not nice to say that. Because then you make Star Wars feel bad about what he did, and that's not nice though. Because then you coming at him for that one, so you trying to pick sides and trying to say like, oh, so now you trying to say like you're not trying to be Star Wars friend anymore, cause that's what it is. When you start picking a side right there, that means that you like that's what you're starting to do right now. And by you picking Sim's side, that hurts Star Wars because then you feel like y'all friendship with each other is going to end. When you feel like that makes me as a person feel like that makes me feel like that's not nice to do that to somebody. So yeah, that's not nice to be picking sides like them. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean to you, Winstacks, or anything. I'm just saying you can't be taking everything out of proportion, though. And what's that? You can still be in the stream, though. You don't have to lead the stream, though. I'm just explaining what you did. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not saying you have to lead the stream. You don't have to lead the stream and stuff. You can still be here, though. I'm just saying that you can't just be leaving the stream every time somebody says something to you. You always take everything. See, that's the thing. Winstacks can't take things seriously. So he gets mad when somebody say that he did something wrong, and he wants to like lead the stream because he feel like he getting attacked. But somebody just point out what he did wrong, and he wants to lead the stream. And so that's the whole thing. He wants to lead the stream every time. So yeah, so first and 10 for the Eagles. First and 10 for the Lions on 28-1. Jared Goff shotgun pass to Dave Montgomery left end to the guard. Left guard to the Lions 13. Looking for your game of 6 yards. Second and 4 for the Lions on their 34-yard line. Jared Goff's pass was short right to Jake Gibbs to the Eagles 24-yard line for the game and 42 yards. He came and then was over him. First and 10 for the Eagles on the first and 10 for the Lions on his 21-yard line. Jared Goff shotgun pass to Jake Gibbs, flat tackle to the Eagles 22-yard line for getting 2 yards. And also June over him. Second and 8 for the Lions on the Eagles 20-yard line. Jared Goff shotgun pass to Jake Gibbs up the middle to the Eagles 7-yard line for getting 5 yards. And Jalen Carter's over him. Yeah, so you know what I'm about to do now? Since Winstead's going to be acting like this, I'm never streaming again now. Because I'm not going to stream ever again now. Because then Winstead's going to be leaving, wants to be getting upset about everything I say, I'm never streaming no more. Because now Winstead's going to cause me not to stream no more. Because he always want to get mad about every little thing. And I can't deal with people like that who want to get mad at every little thing somebody's saying. Because, because he wants to get mad at everything somebody says. Like, he wants to, he wants to take everything to. He wants to. Star Wars. Winstead's going to take everything so serious, and that makes me not want to stream anymore because you can't be doing that, getting mad about everything somebody's saying. Like if somebody's trying to point out what you did wrong, and you want to let you see what you did wrong, you can't always get mad at somebody for that. So that's why. Yeah, that's why Winstead don't want to fix things. He want to get mad and stuff, and think that once I called out everything he did, he want to get mad and want to leave the stream. That's just like. No, because Winstead does it every time. As soon as somebody calls him out, he wants to leave the stream because he feel like he getting attacked, and then he wants to leave the stream, and then. And that's the thing, he do that every time, and it's like that's. Yeah, so. Yeah, 34 for the Lions. I mean, he was 18-yard line. Jared Goff shotgun pass to Jenkins. Right guard to the Eagles 18-yard line for getting a 10-yard line. We don't show in. First and goal for the Lions on the Eagles 8-yard line. Jared Goff pass to short right to Jameson Williams to the Eagles 6-yard line for getting 2 yards. And so Jackson's over him. Second and goal for the Lions on the Eagles 6-yard line. Yeah, Jared Goff shotgun pass to Jay Gaines, right left tackle to Eagles 4-yard line for getting 2 yards. We went to over with him. Third and goal for the Lions on the Eagles 4-yard line. Yeah, guys, I'm just never streaming again. I might decide if I want to stream tomorrow night. If I don't stream tomorrow night, it's always gonna be Wednesday's fault anyway. Streaming on Star Wars because he gonna cause me not to stream anymore because he took things so serious. He's gonna be the reason why I don't stream anymore. So yeah, so if I don't stream tomorrow night, it's gonna be all Wednesday's fault. Wednesday's gonna be the reason why I didn't stream anymore because he took things too seriously and he messed it up for everybody because he wanted instead of him staying in the stream again and enjoy the rest of the game, he wanted to leave because of something that was said. You know. And Jericho shotgun pass to Jay Gibbs, left guard to the Eagles 3-yard line for a gain of 1 yard, and Jalen Carter's over him. Yeah, so I am gonna finish this stream, but it's just that Winstead could have stayed because he would have enjoyed seeing if his team would have made a comeback, but he just want to leave over something that I said, and it's like, come on now, like you really want to be that? You can't act like a grown man. You can act like a little kid and take things too seriously, and so you want to leave because You feel like you feel like that you know. Yeah, but Westside is part of our friend group though, and it's not. And I hate when that happens. Every time I say something wrong, everybody always get mad and leave because just because of and that's why I said Winchell's part of our crew, and he can't just keep that's why I was saying that's why the stream doesn't feel funny more now, because now he just left and we were having fun with him with his little saying his team's better than mine thing, so now the stream don't feel funny anymore. It don't feel funny more. It don't feel funny more. Slim it don't, cause now I just feel like it's boring right now. You know. And Winston was the reason why all the Lion fans came into the stream anyway. That's why when he was in here, they all showed up. And then, so that was the reason for that. And then, he's the reason why they all showed up. And then once he came back, and then everything was supposed to be fun, now it's not, the stream is not fun no more. Yeah, so pointing over the lines and he was still, Jacob past Inkleby, short right, then one St. Graham, and Jamie Phillips over him. But what Winston did to you though was kind of wrong because he called you out and tried to say that you don't like him. He tried to say that that what by you mean you was on purpose, like you really wanted to do that. So Winston made you feel like you meaning him was on purpose, and then that you don't like him. So he pointed those two things out and tried to say that's the two things you did to him. So he made you feel like you don't want him to be you don't want to see his comments or even want to or you don't want to you don't want him in the stream and and think that never liked them from day one and something like that. So he took those things to heart, like, and made it seem that that's something about you that's not true. And and then then he decided that he wanted not to talk to you no more, and choose Slim side and just make you feel like you're the problem. So yeah, that's what he did. He pointed the finger at you instead of pointing the finger at himself. You know. Yeah, to see, that's what Winston always do. Winston did this before with me, and he got so mad at me that he didn't come back to the stream for a while. And now I messaged him on the X and told him to come back to the stream and fix this because you can't keep getting mad at me for everything I'm saying. And then that's why that's why I had to I'm gonna convince Winston to come to the stream tomorrow night. I might stream tomorrow night and I'm actually might stream tomorrow night. And Winston gotta come here and he gotta apologize to Star Wars because he came at him he gotta apologize for this one because he ruined our friendship group by doing it. You know, because you shouldn't blame somebody for something that you did because you know because but what's that did Slim was accusing Star Wars for something that he made a mistake on. He accused him of saying like he was intentionally wanting to do that. You know. Yeah. It's just that he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have just blamed you for that and then just leave. First and 10 was on their own first 10 the Eagles. First and 10 the Eagles at their own 4-yard line. Then Hurtsback incomplete deep right to AJ Brown. Yeah, Winston is a cool guy. He's our friend. And when he doesn't come to the streams, the streams don't be fun. I know that you and Slim try to make. I know Star Wars and you Slim try to make it fun. But when Winston comes in, he makes it more fun because it's the three of y'all together. So without him, it's just not fun anymore. It's not the stream was fun. Now it just went left because all the drama that started. Once we start having drama in here in the stream, then it's like everything go left. Once the stream was fine, then everything was fine, and then we having fun. Then it goes left when drama starts, and then then somebody gets upset, and then they want to leave the stream, and then the vibe is down and everything, and then so yeah, so it's like yeah, because now it's drama because now Star Wars, yes, Winston's mad at you, Star Wars, for something that you made that was not your fault. That was a mistake. And then now you get mad at me because I just said that the stuff that he did to you was kind of wrong, and he got upset about that one, and now he wants to leave, and then he's gone. So, and you're right, Star Wars. You need to find a YouTube friend that's going to stay with us in the stream. That's not going to get mad at, not going to get mad at you every time and say that you hate them and stuff. So that we need to find people that ain't going to do that to you. Yeah, first and then, but he was on the line, 47 line. Then Jalen Hurts, shotgun pass, second volley, right in, ran out of bounds at the line, 41 yard line, but getting a 6 yard. Thomas Harper was all over him. Yeah, just trying to have fun, and I don't hate when people do that. Because that's the reason why I didn't want to say the last person's name who did stuff to you, Star Wars, because I don't want to mention that name because they did that to you and made you look bad, and then I just like couldn't. I don't want to get rid of Winston out of the stream and say he's banned from my crew. I don't want to do that to him. But the way he had tonight was unnecessary. That was uncalled for him. He really made you feel. He really attacked you, Star Wars. I didn't like that. Because you made you feel like what you did was like it was like you were trying to be so mean to him that you didn't want nothing to do with Winston anymore. Like he made you feel like you really intentionally wanted to make sure you never see his comments or never had a hatred towards him. Like you really didn't want him to be in the stream or something. So he took something and turned it into something big and made you feel like you're the bad person. So. Second and 4 on the Lions on the second and 4 for the Eagles and the Lions 41 yards. James Hunt sacked the Eagles 48 yards but lost 11 yards. And one move has over here and injury update. England has returned the game. Third and 15 for the Eagles on the own 48 yard line. James Hunt's pass was incomplete. D left to AJ Brown. Yeah, I don't like that once I did that and blame you and stuff. Yeah, I hate that. Because when people start doing that, it brings the vibe down and makes you feel like we all supposed to be friends, and then you treat a friend like that. But for something that was not their fault, that was not their intention to do. So fourth and so we're gonna fourth down, y'all. 4th and 15 for the Eagles on their own 40-yard line. Now I was just saying this drama in here, Sim. So at least I don't get mad at you all the time, Sim. At least you don't have no hatred towards Star Wars. At least you don't. Right, Winstead started all this drama anyway. Because he tried to say, yeah, because you made a mistake and pressed the me button by mistake and you didn't mean to do that. And then he took it as like, oh, that's what you really attention to do. Like, he just took that like he really wanted to do that. But all you did was hit the remove the comment thing by mistake, so, you didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I know why Winstead started all this because he started all this in drama, and now he gotta apologize for this tomorrow night because I'll stop the ball. I'll stop continuing the Sixer broadcast. Like I'll stop in the middle of the whatever quarter we in to say that when Winston does come in the stream, he gotta apologize to you because he owes you an apology anyway for all this. What he did today, what he did tonight was uncalled for, and he owes you an apology because he started all this mess anyway. So he owes you an apology anyway when starts tomorrow night. So and I'm gonna make Winston apologize to you because since he started it anyway. Because he pointed the finger and instead of pointing at himself, he pointed the finger at you instead of at himself. So and it makes you feel like that you really didn't you hate him and and then like him and stuff. And then he put that, he was thinking that in his head, thinking that, oh, when she did what you did, and like whatever the mistake you made, he made it seem like that was your way of saying like, I don't want to be Winstead's friend or something like that. So he took it like that's what you were doing by meeting him. It was like you didn't want to. And nothing to do with him, or and stuff like that. So that's just like, but the point Winston has to bring Slim into it and say, bring Slim into it and try to pick his side and like to just use him as a backup to say like he don't want to talk to you anymore. That's like damn. That's like that's a slap in the face right there. I mean, you're not even muted though. You're not even blocked though. Cause I'm looking at my end. I'm looking at my end right now. Winston, you're not even blocked though. Cause if it was blocked, then you wouldn't even be able to come back in the stream and write though. That's how I know when somebody's blocked though. Cause then you can't write in the stream at all. Yeah. If you can still type in the stream, you're not blocked though. You're not muted either, because you can still write though. Yeah, so you're not blocked or anything. If it was, you wouldn't even be able to write in the stream if you're blocked anyway. Because every time you write, your comment wouldn't go through anyway. So you know when somebody blocked, they try to write in the stream and they can't, the comment don't go through, so. I'm not talking trash or anything. I'm just saying that we're all friends here. I'm not talking trash. I'm just saying that we're all friends here, and you can't be always getting taking everything somebody's saying, getting upset about it. That's not talking trash. That's just saying like, as we all friends here, but you can't just be getting mad at every little thing somebody's saying. That's all I'm just saying. When it says I'm not talking trash or anything. I'm just saying the stream was fun with you. It's just that we were having fun until everything went left because the way the situation went. I'm not saying that I'm not talking trash or anything. So you see, that's what you always do, Winston. You always want to put the blame on everybody else, but you didn't look at what you did to Star Wars. So Star Wars made one mistake, and you took it and you turned it into a big old situation. So that's what you did, and you don't want to admit to that one. You want to, you want Star Wars to admit to what he did. What about you coming back at him? Doesn't that you should take accountable for that too? So so just so that's like at the end of the day, like Star Wars couldn't say sorry for what he did, but you gotta say sorry for what you did too, because you coming attacking him after he made after his one mistake. That's not nice to do, because then now you made it seem like you didn't do anything wrong, and then so that's the whole thing. Because what you did, you said in the stream that you don't want to talk to Star Wars no more, and you only going to talk to Slim. That's what you said. And when Star Wars saw that he felt kind of hurt, because that you told him that you told him in the stream that you didn't want to talk to him anymore, and you weren't going to talk to Slim, and that made Star Wars feel bad, because y'all were friends, and when you said that, he got hurt by that, because you don't write that, you don't write something like that. Yeah, because when you wrote that, Star Wars saw that, and it made him feel like, oh, you didn't want to be his friend anymore when you say that. He did see the comment. He did see this. He did see him. He did see that comment though. So he saw it, and it made him feel type of way about him. Yeah, but you don't say that stuff though. You don't say that. You don't say that to somebody like that. Star Wars made a mistake though. He made a mistake. He just admitted in the stream that he made a mistake. He didn't. He not been blocked. So if you were blocked, you would have been on my block list and stuff, and I would have been able to get you off anyway. So you're not really blocked anyway. Because if you were blocked, it would have said like the name of the person who blocked you, and then you would have been gone off the stream. You wouldn't be able to come back and write. If you could come back and write in the stream, you're not blocked anyway. Because when we hit people from the stream, we know that their name doesn't show up anymore. They can't write anymore. So if you can still write in the stream, you're not blocked them. Because there's no because you're not blocked them. Because they're. So you're not really blocked anyway, Wednesdays. Because if you were, you wouldn't be able to still write in the stream. So the fact that you can still write in the stream doesn't make you blocked though. Because I could tell, you're not blocked anyway. So 3rd and 3 for the Lions on the Eagles, 45-yard line. Jericho pass incomplete. So 4th and 3 for the Lions on the Eagles, 45-yard line. Jericho pass incomplete. Straight right to William St. Brown. So, because if you were, then I wouldn't be able to see your name pop up. So that's the only way. That's the only way I know. So you're not really blocked anyway, so because if you were, your name wouldn't pop up anyway. Yeah, so I can see your name right now. I'm looking at it on my other device right now. Your name still popped up. You're not blocked anyway, so you're not really blocked anyway. So you're not really blocked anyway. Because if I can still see your name popping up, you're not blocked anyway. So there. You don't know the difference between because your name's still there. So you're not blocked anyway. Yeah, good. Because if you were hit from the channel, you wouldn't even your name wouldn't even show up no more. So that's the whole point. Your name's not blocked. So yeah, because Yeah, but tonight, Tim, we talking about tonight's stream, what you did in tonight's stream. Not the other time you haven't done that, but tonight's stream is the one we talking about where you took it too far. So, we talking about tonight's stream where you took it too far because So that's the only thing we talking about tonight's stream. You took it too far. So I'm not gonna talk about this anymore because at the end of the day, like you're not even blocked because your comments can still go through, so you're not blocked anyway. So you're not because So I'm just gonna say them. First and 10 with the Eagles, no room 45-yard line. Yeah, the Lions are doing well. They're trying to come back in this game, but they're not doing so well. So I got a question for you, Winstead. You gotta answer this question, and you gotta answer this question, Winstead. I'm gonna answer this question, and Winstead, you gotta answer this question too. Are you and Star Wars still friends? That's the question right here, Winstead. This is the question for you. So Winstead, are you and Star Wars still friends as after tonight? Are you still friends? Cause that's the question that Star Wars was trying to ask you earlier in the stream, and saying, are y'all still friends? Then you gotta answer that one, cause you gotta answer that question if y'all still friends or not. Yeah, second and five, but even play by the in the third quarter. So the score, the Lions at 6 point, Eagles at 13 point. That's the end of the third quarter, yo. One more quarter to go, yo. In this game, yo. So you gotta see how this is gonna go, yo. The only reason why I asked that question for Wednesday is because you gotta answer that one because that would just tell you right now if y'all are still cool with each other or not. So that way we can fix the whole friendship thingy because I don't like to see two friends be fighting and stuff, and then everything just be like and it messes up the game, messes up everything for everybody else. So yeah, I'm waiting. But I'm okay. But Wednesday, you still gotta answer my question. Wednesday, you can't ignore my question. So Wednesday, you gotta answer my question. So you gotta answer the question I asked you, and you gotta answer the question. So the question I asked you was, are you and Star Wars still friends? And I'm gonna say this again. Are you and Star Wars still friends? That's the question right now. For our friend group, are you and Star Wars still friends? Because well, the reason why I want to know if y'all still friends because I don't want to see y'all two be fighting over something, or stuff like that. Thank you for 100 points. Wait, you know. And not Star Wars side, because Star Wars actually getting me in comments on. Star Wars gonna have to make a new account because his account's not messed up or anything. Second to 18 for the Eagles on the second one. Jennifer scrambled left end, pushed that bounds at the Eagles, second one. Third and 11 for the Eagles on their own play when one. Jennifer's batted shove out to AJ Brown. Pushed that bounds at the line, was the only one 10 yards. And then the pending on the Aaron Robinson's on defensive holding 5 yards and forced the Eagles 4-point line. Yeah, once that you could come to you could be in the stream, so just wanted to fix the situation. So, but I just wanted you to have fun because I want to make sure that your team is doing well. They're not doing too well right now. If Winston was still here, he would say the team is not doing too well, but they're trying though. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 49-yard line. General dropping back past the same well. He running. He running. Oh. Oh. I know. I'm doing the best I can. I just want Star Wars. I just want Winston to be cool with everybody, and then and try to have fun with us instead of instead of being mad with everyone. And second pass, second by 11 to the Lions, 38 yards, again 13 yards. And depending on Jordan Mailata, offensive holding 10 yards and forced the Eagles 49 yards. Jordan Mailata, why? Why, man? Dude. First and 19 for the Eagles on their own 39-yard line. Then Jamet pass over them 37. Get him. I mean, damn. Got him right there. And Jimmy Hood shotgun pass the tank Gisby. Tackle to the Eagles, 45 yards again, 6 yards. And Aiden Hudson Simmons all over him. See, Wednesdays, I'm cool with you Wednesdays. I like you anyway. And I've been like you Wednesdays. It's just that sometimes I gotta call people out when I got to. It's not talking trash, it's just speaking facts, so you gotta understand that. That's just that's not talking trash, that's just letting you know when you do something wrong to somebody, I gotta let people know that that's not the thing I do. So it's not talking trash though, so you know. Well, that's again, thanks for that. That's a gift though. So when you know that. Second and 14 when the Eagles were played by Aaron Jalen Hurts pass was so left to Devontae Smith, which out of bounds the Eagles as the Lions 47-yard line for getting 8 yards. And Arthur Moon was all over him. That's just letting you know what's nice. Just because somebody called you out on something doesn't mean that they're talking trash. They're just speaking facts, and they just letting you know how you can change your behavior. That's all it is. It's not nothing. It's not like you know. And people have the freedom to say what they want to say in this stream anyway. So third and 6 for the Eagles on the Lions 47-yard line. Jalen Hurts left tackle to the Lions 30 yards again, 11 yards. It was over him. not saying anything. I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying I want Winston to have fun with us, though. That's what I want him to do, you know. Yeah, I want him to have fun with us, though. You know, cause he's the reason why the streams are more fun now. Cause he's like the new entertainment person, and when the entertainment person leaves, the stream vibe goes down. That's why, that's just the whole thing, and that's the whole reason why I'm saying that the stream vibe goes down when the one person that's funny goes, because then other people try to make the stream fun, but they can't do it as the one person that does it. So you know. So that's just the whole reason for that. That's just all I'm just saying. Because I was going to do I Told You So the Winstead about if my team won this game. I was going to say I told you so to him, but now he's not. But Winstead's not in the stream, so I was going to say I told you so kind of thing. But, now I won't be able to do that now because. Second and 10 for the Eagles on the line. Starts to your line. Jimmy Hurts pass an incomplete short right to Jahan Dotson. Yeah, I did have another person too. Silk too. Winston's another loyal person as well, and he's one of my other people from our crew. Cause we have like a friend crew and stuff, and he's a part of it, and and he's a cool person though. If Winston was here, you get to know him. He's a funny person though. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts pass was short right to AJ Brown. The Lions 30-yard line for a gain of 6 yards. And Royce Sings all over him. Yeah, so. Another field goal attempt. They got some kick a 49-yard field goal attempt. I know this one's going to go in. I have a hunch this one's going to go in. Watch this. Yep, I already knew this one going to go in. And then Jake Elliott kicks a 49-yard field goal and the kick is good. So score, the Lions have 6 points, the Eagles have 16 points. And yeah. I'm gonna say wish that his favorite line that he always gonna say about his team. He gonna say this one. And when he gonna say about this team, he gonna like, come on, Lions. Y'all can get back in this game. I'm just saying what Winston would have said about his team right now. That's what he was saying. If he was in here, he would have said that. The reason why I say that's what he would say, because he would have said that. Try to motivate the Detroit Lions to get back in this game. That's what Winston would have said. He would have said that just to make the team feel like they can get back, but. Well, what are you trying to say, Star Wars? I'm not trying to understand what you're going. Hey, what are you trying to say, Star Wars? Are you trying to say upset? That's what you're trying to write, Star Wars? Is that the word you're trying to write? Upset? That's the word you're trying to write, upset? That's the word you're trying to use? Because, you gotta misspell the word upset if that's what you're trying to say. That's what you're trying to write, though. You guys, we almost close to 30 likes, y'all. We almost close. We just need one more like if we had 30, so. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Well, that's how you feel, though. That's how you feel, Star Wars. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you how you feel, though. You have the right to feel that way, so. And then get the 60 guns when he was playing probably one of them teammates. And then the comes to the Lions place to go on. And go on from here, 20 yards. First and 10 with Lions and over 21. Jericho shotgun pass to General Games. Left end ran the bounds at the Lions with 39 yards for getting 11 yards. And doing Jackson over him. Everything. First and 10 with Lions on their own 39-yard line. Jericho dropping back. You looking? Oh. Kind of shot was Dane. I mean, what kind of play was Dane? And Jericho passed an inconvenient short middle to Brock Wright. They're going to second down, y'all. Second and 10 for the Lions on their own 39-yard line. Jericho's dropping back. He firing. Ooh. And Jericho passed with incomplete short right to Ron St. Brown. I know defense is tough, but as well, no way can stop a defense. So. Third and 10 for the Lions on their own 39-yard line. Jericho dropping that pass. Nope, that shot was like out of here. That pass was nasty. And Jericho pass incomplete. Short right to Ron St. Brown. Joey Jackson over him. Let's get that out of here. And put down, y'all. 4th and 10 for the Lions on their own 39-yard line. Gotta punt the ball in there. Man. I know, Joey Jackson did good in that play. I'm gonna get him everything, you know. Oh, you think the Eagles offense could actually win this game, Star Wars? That's what that's what you're saying? Well, Sam, if you agree with Star Wars on this one, because Star Wars thinking this one, Sam, But the Eagles offense can win the game, win this game for the Eagles fans. They can do that. That's saying them. And Jeff Ball's punch a 46-yard. The Eagles 50-yard runs out of bounds. They be saying that up now. I wonder what Sim's gonna say today. You know. I knew you were gonna agree with that, Sim. I knew you were gonna agree with that. Mm-hmm. Now I got a question for you, Sim, since I didn't get to ask you this in the beginning. In the beginning of the stream, Sim, where you said that you were torn between the Lions or Eagles within the week born. And then my one was respect right now when Sim. Who are you? Whose team are you a fan of? Or you actually an Eagles fan or Lions fan? And then you got to choose one. Because you can't be a fan of both teams. Because then, you know, it just don't look like them. Come on, the commercial, that's cool. There's an extra players in. Oh yeah, division leaders. Y'all the one division leaders, so you're right there. Alright, first and 10 for Eagles on their own 15-yard line. Jalen Hurts pass with short right to Dallas Goddard, pushed out of bounds with the Eagles 13 yards again, 17 yards. And then Barnes all over him. In the second down, you get another first down, y'all. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 32-yard line. And John May passes second running. Oh, damn. He starts second for running. And Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second ball. He right tackle the Eagles 39-yard line for getting 7 yards. And then runs all over him. Yeah, I just want to get the 30 likes. If we can get one more person to like this thing, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Oh, you. I love it. You just have to pick one. Second and 2 for the Eagles on their own 40-yard line. Yeah, jumping back. That's the ball with the Saquon running. Damn. Turning. Jeez. Got stuck there. And you hit the Eagles. That's a great choice you made. And then her second pass, then second, right into the Eagles. Again, 1 yard. And he was over here. Damn. All the defensive coordinators that Jim has had over the years. College up to their phones. Third down, y'all. 31 for the Eagles on their own 41-yard line. Oh, you picked the Eagles. That's respect, you know. I never doubted you, Sam. But your boyfriend's one from Seattle, so I can't, like, you know. Because I was saying to myself, good thing Sam's not a fan of the hometown team for Seattle, the Seahawks, because I would have been like, damn, good thing you're not a Seahawks fan, thank God for that one. Because if you win, then that'll be like, and Jay was out there with the Eagles for 1 year line for no game. Then you was over him. Then they got fights everywhere. And then one for the Eagles on Eagles player. Darius Cooper, All-Star 5 yards and 4 to the Eagles for the pay. Damn, Darius Cooper. And 45 for the Eagles on the 37. And red, also 48-yard line. 3 yards to the 50-yard line. And then down play by Eagles player, Will Chapman. So score, the Lions at 6 points, the Eagles at 16 points. Time on the field, the clock stops at 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 16 to 6 Eagles on time. But he says that I was an Eagle fan even before Seahawks existed. Before in Philadelphia. Oh, you were? But they not know that. But now you live in Seattle, so I was wondering if you stopped being the Eagles fan though. Just saying. Nigga, the Giants game soon. And see, so that's why Stars nowadays are news analyst kind of person. I mean, he gives the news, he analyzes stuff, so he's good for them. Yeah, 4-thing for the Lions, and he was still there. Here goes back to incomplete show right to the Luna St. Brown. And Jordan first over him. 1st and 10 for the Lions on their own 50-yard line. Jacob pass with incomplete short left to Newton Games. 2nd and 10 for the Lions on their own 50-yard line. Jacob jump back. He looking, he running. Oh! I know, right? But you can say that's true, they can. And Jay goes back to incomplete short left to Mark Ryan. And Jordan Davis over him. It was a third down, y'all. 3rd and 10 for the Lions on their own 15-yard line. There goes jumping back. He looking, he's firing. And there goes back to Deep Mill, Jameson Wilson. Then Lions 14 on the 27 yards, and the leader shows over him. And 1st and 10 for the Lions on the 14. And there goes Pat Ickleby, Sherwood, Jahan Gibbs, and Jackson Hunt over him. I see him, he said, all big play. Damn. Slim is now Slim trying to be harsh right now. And Jacob has Ickleby, Sherwood, to right, and then it comes over him. There goes over here. Alright. We're 4th down, y'all. 4th and 10 for the Lions on their own 42-yard line. I know what Rice went for it. And the Zubs. And an A for this one. Well, yeah. And Derek Fox puts a 30-yard line to the Eagles 20-yard line. Fair catch by Xavier Gibson. Cody was doing that stuff to practice in. First and 10 for the Eagles on their own 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second volley. Left tackle to the Eagles, 22 back in the 2 yards, and Derek Lawrence is over him. Second down, y'all. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles on their own 22-yard line. They will jump back, pass on second volley, running. Come on. And Jalen Hurts shotgun pass the second volley, left tackle to the Eagles, 29-yard line, again 7 yards. And Ryan Branch is over here. That was no dead blue. I'm just going to watch it somewhere. I'm just going somewhere. He about to good sweet. date. And third down, your third and one for the Eagles on the 29-yard line. And then Hurts is up the middle to the Eagles 29-yard line. We're getting for no game. And so the moves over here. Yeah, first and 10 for Lions on the Eagles 29-yard line. And then I'll pass an incomplete D left to Jameson Williams. Second and 10 for the Eagles on the 29-yard line. And they come with a sack and the Eagles 29-yard line for a second with the over here. And on third down, yo. 3rd and 17 for the Lions on the Eagles 35-yard line. 30-yard line. So John Bay, ooh. Jacobs had the incomplete. He moved to St. Brown. And Cooper was over him. So since the Lions are 7, the Eagles defense. This one, the Lions at 6 points, the Eagles at 60 points. Second time, we'll take the Eagles and cost out of 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the Super Bowl. Damn. It's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. Lions start Tuesday, do what you did. Other day, do they know how to get there, but it's going to the Lions and now for the Eagles at 60 points. But second time I take my lines and cross that 1 minute and 51 seconds from clothing. This is a good game. Second and 10 Eagles. And third and 10 really, Eagles it was good, but always enough for the Eagles at 16 points. 35 times taking the Eagles across at 57 seconds in the fourth quarter. Hmm. The 38 the Eagles will place second line. Yeah, that's say, well, you running. Ooh, guys. So let me go in there. We got 31 likes. Yay. First and 10 for the Eagles on the Lions way right line. Jeff Hurst Neal. The Lions was the other lost 1 yard. My day was good, bro. Yeah, the final score is 16-9. Eagles win. The Eagles will advance to 8-2, and the Lions will fall to 6-4. The Eagles get the 8 win. The Lions get the 4 loss, so you know. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the stuff that I'm coming to stream. Shout out to the Sam coming to stream. Shout out to Wish that's coming to stream. Shout out to everybody else coming to stream. Yeah. So guys, I won't be streaming the Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys for a Week 12 game on Sunday, November 23rd at 4:25 p.m. We can tell you guys. And that will be the Eagles' second Kelly Green game. That will be Eagles' second Kelly Green game. And the Eagles will be on the road in Dallas wearing their Kelly Green jersey. So that should be a good one. And yeah. So that should be a good one, guys. So enough being said, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all. I got to work tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday night. And I will see you guys on November 23rd for Eagles and Cowboys going there in Dallas for the second Kelly Green game for the Eagles. So, yeah. That'll be round 2 against the Cowboys. So, and that should be a good one. So, guys, we run the throwback jerseys in Dallas, so we never losing the Kelly Green jersey. So this will be the second out of the 3 games. So can't lose in the Kelly Greens on the 23rd. You really can. So that'll be a good one. So yeah. But also, guys, make sure y'all be here tomorrow for Sixers and Clippers game tomorrow. So tomorrow night we're doing Sixers and Clippers, where the Sixers are hosting the LA Clippers in Philadelphia tomorrow night at the Extreme Room Arena. So they can take on James Harden and the Clippers tomorrow night. So that'll be the first meeting of the Sixers and the Clippers this season. So this will be the first time they get to play against each other. That's tomorrow night at 7, I think. Yeah. So that's going to be a good one. So if you really want to see that one, you come out for that one. That should be a good game as well. So that should be a good game as well. So if you really want to see that one, you come out to that one tomorrow. But other than that, and that being said, I'm going to let everybody go now. Thank you for coming to stream soon. You're in a different country. I appreciate that. And, enjoy the rest of your time in West Africa. I hope you can come back to America and come over back to Seattle and stuff, so that way you can be back on the American side whenever you get done being over there. And, and stuff like that. So, yeah. And then the showing players again have to be Jordan Davis and then Jalen Phillips and then also with Jan Carver, Jordan Davis, and Jalen Phillips are all the players in the game. Which is really good though. Yeah, another big said I'm gonna go, yo. So yeah. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for Sixers and Clippers, yo. Like I said, yo, and like I said, yo. So we'll say this, y'all, for the Eagles fans. Go Birds. See you on the 23rd for the Eagles and the Cowboys. And, and let's see if the Eagles can try to do good and Dallas with Kelly, and Kelly Greens. So, yeah. And I will see you guys see you guys tomorrow for the next stream. And, things like that, So yeah, you gonna say Africa now, but yeah, but yeah, you gotta do that over there because you have to do that. So you definitely have to do that. It says you definitely have to do that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go in there, guys.